Hello folks, you joined me where I was in the last video. If you haven't seen that, I've just been to Tyneham village, had a walk around there and explored everything there is to see and sort of what I thought of it. Now I'm going to go down to Worbarrow beach, it calls itself. There's a beach down there. There's a cap, a sort of promontory, and I think there's half a barrow, flower barrow. So with a bit of luck, I can have a look around that. It's 50-50, 4 octaves in the sky, 18-19 degrees. There was a little bit of drizzle earlier, but it's okay at the moment. It's fine for a walk. It's going to be quite a pleasant afternoon. Keep to the tracks. There aren't that many paths actually you can go on around here because it's all Ministry of Defence land. So best to just do what you're told. Right in the middle, I think I can see Worbarrow Tout, which I'm aiming for, and the sea. And according to the map, this is called Gold Down. And a bit earlier when I took some video of this, there were some numbered targets. So definitely no walking up there. Just come across an old bunker by the side of the road. Danger of death. Not gone in there. Foundations of a few more buildings, I presume. Choice of paths here. That's the Tout, so I'll try this way first. Oh, it's got a number on it, number 3. What's the bets? Can't get up there. There doesn't seem to be anybody up there at the moment, so I expect that's closed. Another old building here on the corner, nearly at the coast. There's going to be a sneak preview on the left hand side, but yeah, this building doesn't say anything about it, just says keep out. But I'll tell you what a view it would have had. Okay, you're getting a preview of the view. God. So here we have Worbarrow Tout, T-O-U-T. I think it was 174 feet. And to the left is Pondfield Cove. So there's a little open area here. A couple of picnic tables. Just going to see if I can get a view of the cove or even go down to it. There looks like a sign at the bottom of the Tout saying no entry. So you're going to step on unexploded mines and whatnot up there. So let's see if the people down in the cove. There we go, nice clear water by the looks of it. I'll have to have a visit down there. You'll see the start of Worbarrow Bay to my right and Worbarrow Tout. And just looking at the map, there was a row of Coast Guard cottages somewhere here. From the map it looks like about where I was standing, but there's nothing left. There's a few blocks in the sea down there. Let's go and have a look at this little cove to the left. The coastal path does go up there, but again, I believe it's all shut when the firing's on, so you'll have to find an alternative route around it. I might be mistaken. Yeah, the army doesn't want me to go up there, so fair enough. Here we are, made it to Pondfield Cove. It's not a sandy beach, and there's lots of rocks under the water. So I'll see if I can get to one side of it and show you it from the front. this will do me. Nice spot to have me packed lunch. So I'll sit here for a while, listen to the waves and fill me tum. Right, I've had my lunch, just leaving this bay now and going to look at Worbarrow Bay. Looks amazing. At the peak, right in the middle, is what they call Flower Barrow, but half of it is fallen down the cliff. Continues round. There are lots of little bays in the chalk cliffs, and if you keep going round the corner you get to Lulworth Cove. So that's where we are. Lovely blue looking water, blue sky, white cliffs. Just the left of centre on the horizon is Portland. So you go across the low spit and you get to Portland, so that's over there. I think I'm going to go up that hill to Flowers Barrow to start off with, but you can see that Lulworth Cove is 4 miles if you carry on. Anyway, let's do Flowers Barrow and then I'm going to have a sit on the beach after. Another remains of the house. I don't know if this was part of the Coast Guard cottages. So straight up there, 3/4 mile uphill to the half a barrow on the top. Right in the middle now is the track you come down into the village from, I'm pretty sure. So the village is down there. The rolling hills. Halfway, no, not halfway, but it's starting to get hilly. Oof. Right, there's an old pillbox or something just 100 yards in front of me. I'll get to that first. This is tough. So that's just there right on the edge. It's fenced off anyway, and you're supposed to keep between the yellow markers, so you never know what's down there. So that's as close as we're going to get. Looking back down the hill, and the rest of the coast goes along there. That's 45 degrees or I'm a banana. I've just had a 5-minute rest. Oh, crikey. I'm going to have to jump in that sea after. Oh. My legs are actually wobbling. Some views up here. Right, I seem to be in Flowers Barrow. There's a bank to the right and a bank to the left and a sign in front of me. Let's have a look at that. And I can see Lulworth Castle and what was the remains of Camp Bestival. So I think that finished on Sunday. They're just packing up. That's why Lulworth Castle is closed, because Camp Bestival is being on. And I guess it take a week or so to pack it all up. Oh, goodness gracious. This is the rest of Isle of Purbeck countryside. So you've got one of the banks here, so it's an Iron Age hill fort, I guess. I'm going to read the sign in a minute, but let's go to the top of that bank. There was a sign saying Hardy's Way, so I guess that's Hardy's Way all along the top there. And I think that eventually joins the road that I took, and then I turned left down into the village. I don't know where to go out that way. Anyway, where all those bushes are, that's the inner bank and ditch. They normally have an entrance on the east, which that is, off on the west as well, and the rest of it's gone. So just there is the cliff edge, so half of it's gone. So I'll just have a walk a bit around here, see what we can see. Yes, I'm watching the floor, not the camera, because it's a bit lumpy bumpy. I think that's enough this way. Oh, should I go all the way around? So there's another bank just inside me, and then the next one. So there's at least 3 banks here. I think I'm going to go out to that bank, read the sign first, and walk around there. Right, I've seen better signs. The site you are approaching is Flowers Barrow, an Iron Age hill fort lying on the extreme end of the Purbeck Hills, and now a scheduled ancient monument. That's about all I can read from this distance. Yeah, lots of ditches, lots of ramparts. Iron Age, dating 2,500 years ago. Wow. Wow. Oh, crikey. There you are. The rest of the hill fort's down there. Blimey. Worbarrow Bay. And it won't be long before that pillbox is gone, or that lookout. Oh, is it worth it? Yes, if you're younger than me. So this sign is basically saying straight ahead is the inner bank system, walk that way. Okay, I'll give it a try. Not sure how much of this I'll be able to walk around. Anyway, bank, inner enclosure. You can see the bank going all the way round. Comes back up where the path is, and then the cliffs. Let's try the bank. Right, I'm right at the western end of it now. Flowers Barrow. I think that's about as far as I'm going to go up here. Although there is another bank and another bank just down there, so I might just go to the end of that to have a look west along at Lulworth. I don't know if I can see Lulworth Cove. We'll just do that, and then that's going to be about it, I think. So there's a bank there, and then there's a bank just over there. In fact, I've just realised I'm not between the yellow posts, so I could stand on a mine at any time. Back to the yellow post for me. Right, just getting to the end of the earthworks that hasn't fallen into the sea. So that's down there, and then this is looking west. So the path goes all the way down there, and you could just go on for miles and miles and miles. It means you have to come back up. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to head back the way I came. And then that's looking back to Worbarrow Bay. And the cliffs beyond. Right, I think I'll leave you with that. I'm going to head back. I think you've seen pretty much everything there is to see. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care then, bye. And I've just found Alan Williams' turret. I meant to find it before, but I went past it. Got the weather station just behind me. Alan Williams' turret. That's it. Just sitting there. And just notice this railway on the way back. I didn't notice it coming to the beach. Oh, it's hidden by the bank and the grass. That's quite a good distance. Nothing, didn't say anything about that on the maps. Anyway, that's quite cool. Just as I was looking at that, a gentleman passed, perhaps an army chap, suggested that was a railway, and he mounted a target on a carriage. And there were lots of pulleys at the bottom linked to the building that I saw earlier next to it. So that sounds like a good shout to me. Well done that chap.